Hello everyone, this is MJPWGaming and welcome to the day before, or technically the day of, because it comes out later tonight my time at 11 o'clock, the day of a new zombies map for World War II Nazi zombies, and it's called the Tortured Path. And if you haven't been caught up on all the information, that is what this video will be served as. That's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be catching you up. So first, I'm going to touch on 3 different things of information that you should know, and then we'll touch on the trailer right after. Also, keep in mind if for some weird reason there isn't a trailer, I'm recording this about 10 minutes beforehand, so you'll have to bear with me and I'll put it in at the end if there is no trailer. So, starting off, this is the first information, our first bit of information that came out within, I think it was on Activision's blog, but it's basically a little description of what's going on in the map. The Allied forces are crumbling under the relentless advance of the Final Reich. General, name I'm not going to try and pronounce, decides to take one last dangerous gambit. To personally lead a small, unmarked caravan across the 2,000 miles of smoldering, infested lands that stand between Berlin and the Allied-controlled port of Malaga? From there, he and his crew faces a treacherous voyage across icy southern waters and U-boat blockades. So since this is a big deal within the description, you can probably already tell our characters from the other maps isn't coming into this map. But that leaves me with a lot of questions. It makes me wonder, like, are they going to have specific outfits? Because, you know, if I'm correct, at least the general R word is he's unlockable within the other maps. I haven't did any of those just because I'd rather play as the characters I'm meant to play as for the maps. So it sounds like he will be in it within a small crew. My guess the Bat Agent is going to be in there too. I actually saw the girl that does the voice for her, and she is actually her. She was hyping up the DLC, so my guess she's probably in it as well. Continuing on, his mission, transport the remaining pieces of Emperor Barbarossa's legendary sword to the edge of the world. Uncover the lost forces of ancient through... I can't talk. I don't know how to say that. Thrill. I don't know. Make the sword whole again and deliver a final death to the undying. Experience the all-new Nazi Zombies gameplay, which transports players across 3 unique and challenging locations only on the United Front DLC pack. So there you go. That is the description of the map. If you don't want to see any more of this, you could probably guess a lot of it of what's just in this. But moving on to Twitter, there is video footage from actual Call of Duty, and all it is basically a zombie looking at a, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Northern Lights, and a weird thing to look at right here. Look, it's a skull in the lights. Isn't that cool? I never noticed that. I can't remember who pointed that out. I think it was Smart Guy, but that is very, very clever. Moving on to the next thing is the trophies. Just really quickly, we're going to go through these. Ride of the Century in the Tortured Path, complete 100 objective waves. I have the power. Assemble the Sword of Barbarossa. I'll be home for Christmas. Successfully escaped the from beneath the ice. I can't talk today, it's ridiculous. Over-engineered, collect 25 engineered parts, seasick, successfully escaped from across the depths. That's interesting how that's capitalized right there. It sounds like another map name. I don't know. We've only just begun. Successfully escape from into the storm. That's the same way because it's capitalized too. You see that? That's interesting. I didn't see that the first time I was going through it. David meets Goliath. Defeat the Guardian solo. So, the Guardian, he sounds like a boss. I think it's a boss right there in the picture. I don't have it pulled up. Uber Lurker, find and shoot Klaus. Klaus. I can't talk. I'm gonna say that for every time I mess up. Bat Agent, reach the Max Baru ranking. That's cool. And he's all dressed up. That's the, that's that one guy we was talking about, the general. And extra Tortured Path is successfully escaped from every map without using Blitz. I wonder what that means. Every map. So it sounds like, roughly, it sounds like we're getting something very different with this map pack. I have no idea, but it sounds very, very different. Alright, within literally seconds, it had released, and, you know, before I could even blink, it was out, and so I had to set right back up recording, and, so yeah, here we are, and I have not watched it, I have not seen anything, I have not heard anything, so, and this is my mouse, so we're basically watching it together, in a way, and, so if you want to see the full trailer in its full quality, notice I'm going to be watching it on 360. That's just because of my internet. But yeah, so let's get right into it. Let's just watch it all the way through, I guess. Ooh, fire zombie. Looks like bits of all the other maps.
This new military force, a force composed entirely of the dead, torn across the face of Europe.
What was that blue thing? I gotta go back to see that.
We are woefully outnumbered.
Yeah, so it is those characters.
We must utterly destroy them.
Destroy the 4 allies? That must be the spawn, because there was that supply drop looking thing. Okay, so it's a daytime map. That's interesting. I like that. So it's all the same zombie models, all the same same stuff. So it's moving to a nighttime map on a ship. That's awesome. That is awesome. Whoa. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, I like that. Look at that blue thing. It was like a wall buy. Oh, that's cool. Is the boat gonna be like rocking stuff back and forth? That's really interesting. I like that. Oh, okay, the characters are in this.
We're not alone here.
This place is
Huh. I love how they have new outfits. That is awesome. That is great. I love that.
No more time. We leave or we shall be crushed.
Huh. Ooh, that's the big guy. That's the big zombie. And I think that's just the trailer thing from Twitter. Yeah. Okay, so that is pretty cool. So if I'm not mistaken, like, look, these blue things, there was a better shot at that specific one, too, in there. Where was that? There it is. Look, that's really interesting. Huh. What if, like, surely that has to be something new. I don't think they'll change up the wall buys this late into it. And there's also a blue question mark, so what if there's some sort of perk that's in here that's sort of like Vulture Aid that'll let you know, like, where stuff is at? Let's see, not quality. Let's go through this. I'm going to turn that down because the audio will sound ridiculous. So yeah, they look really interesting. It looks almost like a little golf course. The map of this looks really tiny, did it not? Like, let's see. It only showed shots of, like, them out in this area. So what if it's just this, like a little town-like thing? I think I made a meme or a post on Twitter about, like, oh, I bet it's like Transit V2 because I read the achievements and I saw that it's going to be going to different areas. And so even if it does, I really like Transit. So, so we got our characters. This guy looks nice. And like I expected, she was in there. She was hyping it up on Twitter, so I'm excited. She's got her own kind of DLC. I'm really excited for that boat map. I love boat maps. Not just in zombies, but in multiplayer too. So that's really cool. That's really interesting too. I don't know much of what to say about the ending section that has the characters on it. That's you know, it's like hard to go off of because in all of these areas they didn't show a whole lot. But then again, it is a trailer. But also then again, the map pack comes out tonight, so it's like it's not too big of a deal. So yeah, I'd say it looks really good. I'm excited to play it. Like I said, it comes out tonight. I've said it a million times. And if you don't have it, you can pre-order it or whatever. You can watch the full trailer. I'll link it at the very end. I'll leave a link at the very end to one of my favorite content creators. He actually has gameplay up because he went to Sledgehammer early. And yeah, so I recommend going and check him out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.